Hello, this is GitMaker, and this is Forkits. The new behavior that I've added today is picking up and throwing blocks, which is one of the things that Fidgel demanded. It makes heavy use of event lists and collision detection. So let's see how that is set up. Just let me bring it up. This is the implementation right here. So event lists are a special kind of variable that essentially holds references to other events on the map. This one, called carry list, represents whatever first is carrying at the moment. So I just have a conditional branch set up here. It checks to see if it's empty. If it is, that means he's not carrying anything. So we can proceed to pick up something new. Just check for the appropriate key press. And now, based on which direction he's facing, he can either pick up blocks that are to his left or to his right. And that's what these commands do here. The get target command is the main way of going out, searching out into the map and grabbing all kinds of events and sticking them into an event list based on a certain selection method. The one we're using here is, of course, the hitbox collision method. Since we're facing right in this particular branch, first has a hitbox called reach right, and all carryable objects have a hitbox called grab area. So if for all the events whose grab areas intersect with reach right, those are collected and stuck into the list called carry list right there. So after that, let's check if we actually found something. Once again, we can just check the event list. If it has members now, that means some blocks were found that are close enough for first to carry. But what if there were numerous collisions? Well, he can only carry one thing at a time, so that's what the manage target list command is for. It gives us some basic list management commands. The one we're using here is select first, which basically saves the first entry in the list and gets rid of all the others. And we make the source list and output list the same, so it just updates the same list that we're using. And now we can just iterate over the list. It will send this change phase command to the block, and what that does is it tells the block to turn off its physics properties, because while it's being carried, it doesn't have any physics properties of its own, and its position is being explicitly defined based on first's position. And that's what's happening here. This branch is executed while first is carrying something. This here is just a bit of math which finds the right spot for the block to appear. And then when we release the enter key, that is the command, that's the signal for first to throw the block away. So we just iterate over the list one more time. This code here tells the block to turn on its physics properties again, and also gives it a bit of a force to punt it across the map. And finally, we clear carry list to indicate that the object has been thrown and we're no longer carrying it. So that's it for this time. If you are intrigued by these videos, please watch the project on rpgmaker.net. If you're watching this video directly off of YouTube, there will be a link in the description. So thank you once again, and I'll see you next time.